Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 video. And on this video I'm going to show the second level on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, which is Canada. And as always I'm going to take it out in a very specific order. I start with the stat points, which I will then allocate. After this I will start the goals from skate, work my way all the way down them, then take care of all the scoring goals, and after this all of the collectibles that are left. So let's get right to it. Right then, 3 stat points to collect in Canada, and the first one I just have to double back on myself in order to get. So just head over here, just a nice easy rail slide, and that will pick up the first stat point. Now, before I go after these last two, I just want to get the special bar up to full. And as always, you'll see throughout the videos, that is my way of choice in order to get the bar to full fairly quickly. Just do lip tricks. So this is the reason why I wanted the bar to full here. I already have good air, but when you get that special up you just get a bit of extra height. So moving along, and the last stat point is just right over here, and I don't have enough height that I can get from the ollie there, so it's just going to be a case of, unfortunately, I pressed the up button at the same time as letting go of the jump. That is why I left that ramp area, but I'll not make that mistake again. Just realign myself, and there we go. Job done. And as always, I allocate the stats immediately. And in this case, yep, rail balance, definitely worth having. Right then, as always, I start off with the skate goal, and this one does require quite a lot of rail slides. So the S is right there, just want to jump to get up here, then get another rail slide going. And this is a slightly tricky section, just have to make sure to jump at the right time in order to get onto that particular rail. And then finally, the E is right there. Job done. Right then, moving on to Nosegrind around the horn. In order to get to this area, just jump up onto that roof section there. Once you get off here, if you're playing on the PS5, it is up and triangle in order to get a Nosegrind going. And you make sure you start it before those 3 cones. I'm actually past the area right now. I can jump off at any time in order to land this and complete it. If you're playing on the Xbox, it will be up and Y, by the way, folks. Right then, on to get Chuck Unstuck. And this, again, is one of the easiest goals you will ever complete. You just have to know where Chuck is. And he's right over here. A quick nudge will complete that goal. Right then, bury that bully. Just going to take the time here to get the special bar up to full, just to get the extra height. And I'm just going to double back on myself here. And all I have to do is to hit that section of that tree, and that is it. That gets the job done. Right then, moving on to impress the skaters, and you have to pass 5 skaters, and just make sure you have a combo that will get you more than 5,000 points every time. So that's the first skater I passed. The next one is up in this corner. Again, I can come off there. That is the second of them. Now the third one here, it's going to be more rail sliding, but I'm looking to come off here, and I'm going to go into a manual just to make sure I definitely hit that 5,000 point mark. Yeah, more than made it there. the fourth Skater to Impress is right there. I'm actually looking to try and get off and go straight into a rail slide there, but I miss it. Thankfully, I had enough points, which is over 5,000 to get the job done, but the last skater is right there. And there we go. You do it like that, and that's it, job done. But that's the first of the goals where you actually have to do quite a bit of work in order to get the job done. Right then, moving on to the secret tape, and a bit of work to be done in order to get this one taken care of. But very important, make sure that your special bar is glowing in order to get the extra height advantages and whatnot. But first of all, I'm heading over to this section. Now once I get up here, I want to grind on the left hand side there, and what that will do is activate this secret ramp section. So I'm just going to take the time to move back just to make sure that I can get the right line in order to get onto this first time. That'll do. Just want a slight diagonal there. From here, up there, favour the left side when coming onto this section. Now, there is a rail track at the top here, and you want to be on the right hand side of this rail track in order to get the secret tape. And there we go. Job done. Right then, moving on to the scoring goals, and as always, I only ever concentrate on what the 6 score is required, because you get that and you will take care of all the rest of them. And the 6 score for this particular level is 120,000. So, the game plan here is to get the special bar activated, because I need that up to the top, or at least glowing, in order to perform a special trick. And then I'm going to go to my trusted favourite, the Rolly Dark Slide. So jump up, it's up and down for me along with triangle in order to get this started. And I'm just going to keep on this for a wee bit here. I'm just going to come off quite early actually. If I was looking for a much higher score, I would have stayed on a lot longer. But already the base score is quite decent. And there we go. With a ×9 multiplier there, 158k. Very nice. Okay, with all the goals now taken care of, I'm moving on to the last of the collectibles. So, it's on to the cash, because I've already got the stat points. The first cash that you need is right there. Nice easy jump. Now from here, the next one is on top of that tree trunk section there. So, just need a bit of speed, go into a rail slide, and that's the second one all taken care of. Now, moving on to the third. The third cache is at the other side of this skate park, so should start to come into view. There we go, you can see it now in the distance there, and it's just taking the time to make sure that you're correctly aligned. And yes, when you do that jump at the end, I didn't make a very good job of that, but it needs to be, you need to have the up button pressed when you actually, before you let go with the jump in order to move forward with the jump. Now, the last cache I'm going to show along with collecting the Iron Galaxy logo, because you have to grind the same rail in order to get both of these items. And this is very similar to getting the secret tape. The only difference is when you get to the very top section, instead of grinding on the right hand side of the rail track, you grind on the left. And I don't need to reactivate that secret ramp section. It's already been done. You only need to do it the once. So when I get to the top here, just make sure that I am grinding on the left hand side. So a wee jump will ensure that. There is the last of the cache. I need one jump here followed by another rail slide, and there we go. That is the Iron Galaxy logo taken care of. Moving on to the hidden deck. This is a nice easy one. Just move along to around here. Turn around, just pan up the camera here. It's right there. You don't even require your special bar up to full for this one. It's not a big jump. Okay, that just leaves one item left to collect. Right then, the last item required is the Panda Plushie. So, just going to head over this way here. I will do another rail slide. After this, I'm looking to head over to this section. And it is this area here. Just make sure to get your character to the top here. And there we go. That is the Panda Plushie that you require. And there we go, folks. That is Canada well and truly taken care of. As always, thank you so much for watching the video, folks, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.